Hello students, now we will discuss a new topic, Polygon's law of vector additions. What is Polygon's law of vector addition? If number of vectors are represented in both magnitude and direction by the open side of the polygon taken in the same order, then their resultant is represented in magnitude and direction by the closing side of the polygon taken in the reverse order. This is the Polygon's law of vector addition. Now suppose we will add vector A, vector B and vector C and vector D. We will add vector A, vector B, vector C and vector D. Now draw vector OP. This is equal and parallel to vector A. Now draw vector B from the head of vector A and tail of vector B. Now draw again vector C from the vector C. This is equal vector C, that is QR. Draw vector C equal and parallel to vector C from the head of vector Q and tail of vector C, and again draw vector RS. This is equal and parallel to vector D from the head of vector C and tail of vector D. Now we draw resultant vector OS, resultant vector R, which is vector OS from the tail of the vector A and head of the vector D. From the header, thus we can say that vector R is equal to vector A plus vector B plus vector C plus vector D. Resultant vector R is equal to vector A plus vector B plus vector C plus vector D. Now proof for this. According to the triangle's law of vector addition, I have told you already what is triangle's law of vector addition. If two vectors are represented in both magnitude and direction by the sides of triangle taken in the same order, then their resultant vector is represented in both magnitude and direction by the closing side of the triangle taken in the reverse order. Now proof. Here sum of the vector A in triangle OPQ, in triangle OPQ, in triangle OQ is equal to vector A plus vector B, that is OP plus PQ. OQ is equal to OP plus PQ. Thus OQ is equal to vector A plus vector B. Now we will find in triangle OQR, in triangle OQR, resultant vector OR is equal to OQ plus QR. OR is equal to OQ plus QR. That is OR is equal to OQ is is here vector A plus vector B. Vector A plus vector B and QR is vector C. Now in triangle ORS, in triangle ORS, resultant vector OS is equal to OR plus RS. Resultant vector OS is equal to OR plus RS. That is OS, the resultant vector R is equal to OR. OR is vector A plus vector B plus vector C. Vector A plus vector B plus vector C, and RS is vector D plus vector B. This is the Polygon's law of vector addition. Now we will discuss what is resolution of a vector in a plane, that is rectangular components. What is resolution of a vector in a plane? Resolution of a vector in a plane. Resolution of a vector in a plane. First we draw the diagram. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Now this is origin O and this is vector A. This is vector A, and suppose vector A makes an angle theta with x-axis. This is P and this is Q. Let OP is equal to AX. OP is equal to AX and OQ is equal to AY. Now suppose this is R. Now first we will tell you what is resolution of a vector. Resolution of a vector is the opposite of vector addition. Resolution of a vector is opposite of the vector addition. If a vector is resolved into two vectors, whose combined effect is same as that of the given vector, then resolved vectors are called components of the given vector. Then resolved vectors are called components of a given vector. Thus we say that resolution of a vector is the opposite of the addition of a vector. If a vector is resolved into two vectors whose combined effect is same as that of the given vector, then resolved vectors are called components of given vector. Suppose vector A is resolved. Vector A is resolved into two rectangular components. For this, taking initial point of vector A as origin, we draw rectangular axis OX and OY. We draw rectangular axis OX and OY are drawn. Then perpendicular are dropped on OX and OY. Perpendicular, this is perpendicular dropped on OX and this is perpendicular dropped on OY. Now from the arrowhead of vector A, perpendicular which we have dropped from the arrowhead of the vector A, these perpendicular intersect OX at point P and OY at point Q. This perpendicular intersect OX at point P and OY at point Q. Then vector AX and vector AY drawn from O to P and O to Q. Then vector AX and AY are drawn from O to P and O to Q are the rectangular components of vector A. From rectangle OQRP, from rectangle OQRP, vector A is the sum of vector AX and vector AY. By measuring OP and OQ, the magnitude of AX and AY can be determined. Let I and J are unit vectors. I and J are unit vectors along X and Y axis, and AX and AY are their scalar magnitude of vector AX and vector AY. AX and AY are scalar magnitude of vector AX and vector AY. Then we can write AX is equal to AX unit vector I and AY is equal to AY unit vector J. Therefore vector A is equal to AX unit vector I plus AY unit vector J, because we know by the parallelograms law of vector addition. What is parallelograms law of vector addition? If two vectors are represented in both magnitude and direction by two adjacent sides of the parallelogram, then their resultant is represented by diagonal of the parallelograms. This is the parallelograms law of vector addition. Now vector A makes an angle theta. Vector A makes an angle theta with x-axis. Then AX is equal to A cos theta. AX equal to A cos theta and AY is equal to A sin theta. How it occurs? Suppose this is triangle. Suppose this is a triangle and name it ABC. Suppose this is vector A and this is angle theta. Then we will find horizontal component and vertical component. This is horizontal component and this is vertical component. Horizontal component is CB and vertical component is AB. Then sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse, that is AB upon AC. Then sin theta is equal to AB upon AC is vector A. This implies AB is equal to A sin theta. This is vertical component. Vertical component is AB sin theta. Similarly, cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse BC upon hypotenuse AC. That is cos theta is equal to BC upon AC is vector A. Now we will cross multiply BC is equal to vector A cos theta. This is vertical component, and this is horizontal component, Thus AX is equal to A cos theta and AY is equal to A sin theta. Now suppose this is equation first and this is equation second. Now squaring the equation first and second on both sides, we get AX square plus AY square is equal to A square cos square theta plus A square sin square theta. AX square is equal to A square cos square theta plus A square sin square theta. Then AX square plus AY square is equal to common A square. This is cos square theta plus sin square theta. We know sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Thus A square is equal to AX square plus AY square. A square is equal to AX square plus AY square. Thus A is equal to under root AX square plus AY square. Now we will find AY upon AX. AY upon AX. AY upon AX. AY, what is the value of AY? AY is A sin theta and AX is A cos theta. Cancel A and sin theta upon cos theta is equal to tan theta. Tan theta is equal to AY upon AX. Theta is equal to tan inverse AY upon AX. Thus, suppose this is third equation and this is fourth equation. Then by equation third and fourth we can determine magnitude and direction of vector A. By equation third and equation fourth we can determine magnitude and direction of vector A. Hello students, now we will discuss resolution of a vector in 3 dimensions. For this, suppose vector A is resolved into 3 rectangular components in space. From initial point of vector A, we draw a initial point of vector A as origin. We draw a parallelepiped, a rectangular parallelepiped. This is rectangular parallelepiped is constructed with 3 sides along three coordinates axis with its three sides along its three coordinates axis OX, OY and OZ. OX, OY and OZ. Now the vector A and its component AX, AY, vector A and its component AX, AY and AZ are represented by OR, OP, OQ and OS. Now in triangle ORT, in triangle ORT, in triangle ORT, OR is equal to OT plus TR. OR is equal to OT plus TR. Now OT is equal to OP plus OQ by parallelogram's law vector addition, because if two vectors are represented in both magnitude and direction by two adjacent sides of the parallelogram, then their resultant is represented by the diagonal of the parallelogram. That is OT is equal to OP plus OQ. OP plus OQ, and we see TR is equal to OS. This is by parallelogram's law. By parallelogram's law. And RT is equal to OS. RT is equal to OS. RT is equal to OS. Why? Being equal and parallel vectors. Being equal and parallel vectors. Now, so our equation first become OR is equal to OP plus OQ, OP plus OQ plus TR is equal to OS. Thus, OR, that is vector A, is equal to OP AX plus AY plus AZ. Vector A is equal to AX plus AY plus AZ. Let I, J, K are unit vectors along. Let I, J, K are unit vectors along OX, OY and OZ. Then we can write AX is equal to AXI, AY is equal to AYJ, AZ is equal to AZ unit vector K. Therefore, this equation become vector A is equal to AX unit vector I plus AY unit vector J plus AZ unit vector K. This is the resolution of the vector in 3 dimensions.